Hello, this is Teach, and I have a very somber announcement to make. Now brace yourselves because this is not going to be a happy update, but I feel the need to be real to you folks, those who have watched my work, and those who are just coming in. After much deliberation, I've decided to step out of the limelight. There's been a lot of factors that have caused me to make this decision. I'll admit, I've been working on making video series for over 6 years, and right now I feel I have very little to show of it. My two most successful series that I have worked on were Mogeko Castle with Voices and The Grey Garden with Voices, my first and second ones, the ones that I made while I was unemployed, and the one I was making while working part-time. And if you're trying to make multiple series, having your first works be the only thing people care about is not a good thing. But despite this, I might have been able to continue working on things if not for the fact that I have a full-time job. I work 5 days a week, and even when I'm not working, I'm taking care of my family, which means I don't have a lot of time to work on video editing, which tends to take weeks, not days. The abridged series in particular takes me about a month to work on, and that's only when I have all the components I need, like voice clips and artwork. And Season 2 of Atma was particularly slow for me. The Triangle Strategy series, Chronicles of Serenoa, was supposed to be something I could do mostly by myself and with my brother. The idea was that the series would be churned out quickly and serve as one final hurrah, but there was a caveat to that. If it turned out that I wouldn't be able to get it out consistently within a week, I would quit. And yeah, things have been busier for me than ever. And it's hard to get a moment to do editing, especially when I need days and not hours to make these videos. And so I've decided to change tack. The fact is I need to make money, and to do this I've decided to start working on a video game. And most of the pre-production stuff I've been able to do, I've done. The story, the scripting, the game mechanics, the character descriptions. I've spent months getting it all down, and the amazing thing about it is I still feel inspired to make this game. The stories and characters are still dancing in my head, and I know I'm taking a major risk, but to be able to get as far as I have with this game, I feel like I can make it work. And while I wish I could show you what I'm doing, unfortunately there's still much more for me to do. I'm not ready to show it off just yet, but I can assure you I haven't truly stopped. Now I know what some of you may be asking. Are you ever going to do Wada no Hara with voices? No, I'm not. The Grey Garden with Voices took me forever to make, and I was a part-timer then. Plus, I put in a Patreon milestone goal that I would work on it after reaching a certain amount. It never got reached, so that ship has sailed forever. And you may also be asking, what about Mogeko Castle Gaiden? What about General Hashasuki's Great Adventure? And to be honest, I'm not sure. If the game were to be released, I might actually change my mind and make one more with Voices series. But who knows, because that game has now been shelved. Let me explain. The sequel to Mogeko Castle has things ramped up to 11. The rape, the gore, the darkness, all of it has been ratcheted up. So much so that VG Person quit being her translator out of disgust for the material. I had always wondered what drove PG Person to stop translating, and just recently I found out. But Mogeko Castle Gaiden contains something far worse than finger-banging, murder, and sex toys. It contains Russians. Russian Mogekos to be precise. You know the white Mogekos known as the Hashasukis? Yeah, that's them, and considering what they end up doing in the sequel, well, let's just say Deep Sea Prisoner is far too spooked to continue working on the game, especially since she's afraid of being attacked by her critics. And it's not like this would be the first time that Deep Sea Prisoner has been attacked before, which is why she no longer has a Tumblr account. Never mind the fact that she's been working on this game since 2018 and could not foresee real-life events coming in 2022. Never mind the fact that she's been working on this game for over 6 years and is almost done with it. It's now being shelved in favor of Carnival Rhythm, which contains the same kind of stuff, but with cannibal demons instead of Mogikos. But hey, at least it's Russian free, am I right? So yeah, that's what I'm dealing with right now. I just want to give a major thank you to all the patrons who have supported me all these months. All 4 of you. I never broke $20 a month, but your dedication has warmed my heart all the same. But alas, I'm not in a position where I can continue producing videos at this time. So I'm taking a moment to step back, clear my head, and hopefully find greener pastures. Don't worry though, as I've said before, I haven't stopped completely. I'll be back in some form or another, and I'll likely be switching out my Patreon account for a Kickstarter when I finally return. Wish me luck, folks. I'll need it. But in the meantime, teach out!